Well, hello everyone. Welcome back to Cobra Vids. This is our first brand new gun video. Yes, we're going to be shooting a gun. We're not going to be shooting too much. It is after work and I'm kind of tired. I got a whole bunch of other homework to do. So I'm going to go ahead and jump on into it, do a little gun video and enjoy. This gun video, see, I'm tired from work. This gun video is going to be to show you how dirty my Glock is. I said Glock. Alright guys, as a lot of you already know, since I started my new position where I'm at, I started carrying a Glock 22 on duty. That is a 40 caliber, pretty much a full-size frame. And since I am doing that now, I decided to switch over to the Glock 22 everyday carry so that I could be universal. I could be familiar with the Glock 22 off duty and on duty so that, you know, muscle memory, all that jazz. I almost said jive, but jive. One thing that, for those of you that follow my channel and watch my other videos, if not, subscribe. Follow us. We do a lot of interesting things. You might find some of them interesting. You might not like some of them, but I'm sure you'll get a kick out of most of our videos. I carry my firearm everywhere I go on my property, everything I do. Lately, I've been pouring a lot of concrete. And so I wanted to show you on the bench my Glock. I haven't even pulled it out of the holster for about a week to 2 weeks. And I've been doing concrete, dirt work, everything. And I'm going to pull it off. Here it is. As you can see, even in the holster, it is very filthy. You can see that that's the side that rides up against me. But the grips are filthy. The slide is filthy. And I want to show you. Well, I need both hands to remove that. Okay, and as you can see, the part that sits in the holster is pretty damn dirty as well. So here's how dirty my Glock is. It's very dirty. It's dirtier than I like to keep any of my other guns. But I wanted to show you all. Keep in mind, this is chambered, ready to fire. You've all seen torture tests to see if a Glock will fire in the most worst conditions. And my wife asked me, would that thing even fire being that dirty? I'm like, you don't know a Glock. So this is going to be my video that I'm going to show you. I just pulled this out of the holster. This has got my hollow points in it. But I'm going to fire off about 5 rounds at this 15 round clip just to show you guys how durable and reliable a Glock is. Okay? You can see that concrete dust has just formed all over this firearm. But you know what? We're going to see if this one will fire. Now, I'm not going to be, doing any accuracy shooting or anything. I'm just going to fire it at the berm. And we're just going to do 5 consecutive bam, 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 bam. I think that's 5. Or 6 or 7, however many I feel like doing. I may not stop. I may do a complete mag dump. Who knows? I may slow fire. I may fast fire. I may just dump the whole mag and say, screw it. I would like to keep the casings, though, because I don't have too many 40 casings. I got to load a bunch. All right, guys, so here we go. Let's get a little closer to the berm so I don't have to fire from this distance. All right, guys, just to show you, I know there was a camera cut in there. Little jump cut. So I want to just show you that I did not clean this at all. It is in the same shape as it was when I was just showing you. There won't be any cuts from here on out until I fire this beast. Jump cut. All right, guys. Dirty ass Glock. Here we go. Let's see how she fires. All dirty, gunked up with concrete dust and dirt dust. Will she fire? You know it will. Here we go. All right, guys. Well, The only thing that happened with this is I can definitely say it knocked all that concrete dust out. Now, let me tell you, when I first pulled the trigger, it was a little stiff. I don't know if you noticed that. Maybe I could slow it down to show you, but it was a little stiff. It was kind of worrisome, but she fired just fine. Let's take her back to the bench and take her apart and see what it looks like on the inside. As you can see, it was flawless. Not a problem. Except for that slight rough trigger pull. Alright, so we're going to take a look at this gun. And as you can see, when you have a quality gun, it's not going to have very big gaps in the important areas. And you can see that there's hardly any dust and debris in the slide rail slots. Rail slots? And there's hardly any dirt or concrete dust anywhere in there. And if we look at this side, there is none at all. Just now a little bit of carbon from the shots I just fired. I fired at about 7 shots. So the only thing that was affected is a little bit of the trigger. But when I pulled the trigger to give the gun a handshake and take the gun apart, the trigger felt fine. It's just a little bit of grit. But I'm very glad that it worked fine. And boy, it felt good capping off those rounds because it's been a while. I don't get out and shoot as much as I want. Even though I got a range, 50 yards from my front door. I just don't get out there enough. But I fired off 7 rounds. 6 from the mag. And then I had 1 in the chamber. So I fired off 7 rounds. A couple more than I was intending. See, those are good hollow point home defense rounds. Very soon I plan on building this net cage area that goes along the side of where I'm shooting so I can catch all of my rounds that fly out and then they kind of fall down in a catch area. That's one thing I have an issue with, keeping track of my brass, because I am a reloader, as most of you that follow me know. But anyway, that will wrap it up for today's video. It's just a short little video just to show you how a dirty Glock will fire. People have done much greater torture tests on Glocks than that. That was absolutely very light as far as torture tests go. So I wasn't concerned at all. I knew that gun was going to fire flawlessly without one hesitation, without one jam. It just goes to show you that when you buy a quality firearm, you're going to have quality performance. Until next time, guys, stay safe, stay free, and don't let your Glock get dirty, even though it will fire like it's brand new and crystal clean. Catch you on the next one, guys.